We had one.
Who's this?
Only one needs it though. Was that one okay?
No, because remember they had they like tied up.
No, fixed one.
Yeah. We only had one. I'm waiting for Stinger.
One was stuff which we put like a second, like a old crappy field net, kind of just was sitting in the back. And then the second one, there was only like 3 major holes, so we just cut it up in half and like pasted it at the top, like keep back.
Hey, where's? Oh, we got one. That's a start.
Yeah, better than them. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Markham, Ontario for Game 4 of 20 here in the 2025 Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League season for your Kahnawake Hunters. This is a new branded Bordeaux, and today the Hunters look to make it 2 of 2 here on the weekend trip as they visit the West Durham Ironheads. Here in the second half of a back-to-back, Hunters coming off of a 13-4 win last night in Newmarket, while the Ironheads had a 4-goal lead at one point in the game last night against the Akwesasne Thunder before the Thunder rolled and won by a count there of 15-12. Alex DeWarmier, 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points in that contest last night. An epic game to say the least. Hunters rolling into this one with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Trying to get to 3-1. They have only one game next weekend. That'll be the home tilt against Aurelia, the home opener for them. And meanwhile, for the Ironheads last night was their first game of the Ironheads last night was their first game. I made mention of it. I believe firmly that the rebuild for the Western Ironheads is complete. It was definitely ahead of schedule. A 10-10 season for the Ironheads last season. They did lose in the first round to Nepean, and it wasn't all that impressive. And it wasn't showing if you want results. But they did finish 10-10. They did finish tied for second in the division with the Aurelia Kings. And a lot of people believe here that the Ironheads could potentially push both Aurelia and the Green Gales. Both Aurelia, Kahnawake Hunters making one change in the lineup today. Darius Jones is out, and Cade Stacy is in the lineup. Stacy is in. So Jones is out after scoring 2 goals in yesterday's 13-4 win in Newmarket. King Shognosh getting the call for the Hunters, and Ethan Brascoop will be his backup. Our Junior C Hunters fell by a score of 14-10 last night. Hunters fell by a score of 14-10 last night. That's our team. RSD Kahnawake Hunters wearing black with white and burgundy trim. The Ironheads are in white with black and red trim, and they'll be coming onto the floor shortly. This pregame show has been brought to you by Burning Leaf, the best in exotic drinks. You can find them on Route 138. Right across the street from Goodleaf's Auto as the hometown Ironheads make their way to the floor. West Durham in white, Kahnawake in black. Both of these two teams trying to end this weekend strong. The Ironheads held strong for about 40 minutes last night before the Thunder rallied, scoring 9 goals in the third period en route to that 15-12 win here.
For Junior B Lacrosse Championship, Kahnawake on Junior B Lacrosse, your hometown.
Ironheads trying to get their first win of the year. Hunters trying to get win 3. All right, so we're going to have the Haudenosaunee anthem and O Canada coming up in the next is time for game 2 of this. It is time for game 2 of this weekend set to begin. The Kahnawake Hunters and the West Durham Ironheads getting set for competition here in West. Our lead official is Mr. Duffy. Our lead official is Mr. Duffy. Hunters in black and the Ironheads are in white. Face-off violation on West Durham. Or on the Hunters, sorry. Giving it to the Hunters, or to the Ironheads. West Durham in possession. Kiggs Shognosh in between the pipes for the Hunters. And meanwhile here on the opposite end, West Durham, Carson McLean in between the pipes. Good battle at center, and the Hunters are able to strip it free. There's 1 second left. And behind it, Aqua Norton. Bags it out. Here's Saganugwachini Yanis. Owen Rice, and that is intercepted. Saw Owen come out of the game last night. 2-on-1 Ironheads. And that is bobbled. Good to see him back in the lineup after missing the second half of last night's game with Newmarket. Over to Haji Jacobs. Scored his first career Junior B goal last night as a 15-year-old in that win for the Hunters. Teho Rodu out in front. Ball gets broken up. 6 seconds left to shoot. Picked up by Rice. He shoots from an off angle. That's deflected. Does not count as a shot on net because it came from behind the goal. And West Durham brings it back over center. In possession for West Durham was Ben Barton, and boy was he clamped into the wall by Kylan Diva. Barton gets it back. Shognosh makes the save. A rebound. And that's recovered by Wesley Morris. 2 minutes gone by here in a scoreless game in West Durham. Morris gets as far as center, and he'll wheel and deal. Tehahande Albany. Cayman Dibo. Bomberry cuts to the corner. Save. And that stopped. And it'll be Ironhead's ball off of the crease violation. And there's a save made by Shognosh as he hands aside Zach Bates. Here is Winter Rivera. Around the screen, back out to Saganugwachini Yanis. Return feed, Rice slings it out. Rice gets it back, slings it over. There's a shot, score! Kahnawake strikes first. And the Hunters lead at 1-0. Good little rolling shot here by Kahnawake. Just 2:52 into the first. The Hunters strike first.
Kahnawake goal for number 16, Jensen White.
It is Jensen White who
Assist
gets the
by
goal.
number 13, number 1, Diablo.
Durham Ironheads and Winter Rivera, the assists on Jensen White goal, his first of the season, and the Hunters come back. Winter Rivera isolating, tried to feed it to Martin. That bounced out in front. Martin turned aside. He kind of found that one out of a hat. And the the Ironheads throw this one away nearly. Picked back up at center by West Durham. Far left of the goal. In the middle. And a bouncer not on. Rebound stays in. Shot clock down to 5. Comes out. There's a long drive. Shognosh gets a piece of it with the shoulder. And the Hunters come back and they will change. Here's Rivera isolating on the far side. Gets a shot away. Low save made and a rebound corralled by West Durham. McLean making the stop. Back comes the Ironheads. Luke Boyden. Out in front it comes, and Shognosh makes the save as he turned away Page in front. Here's Jensen White by himself, waiting for reinforcements to come on, and he'll fish it out. Bomberry out in front, pass misses Martin. Too many on the floor for the Hunters. Still 1-0, Kahnawake leading. Out in front, that pass fails to connect. And Tylen Daibo on the Lucy. Gets the center and he'll wheel and deal. Behind your Aqua Norton. Roughed up by Hadley. And Cayman Daibo reels it in. Out to Saganu Gatsunuyani. Shot clock down to 10. Rice spins off. Has an open look. Fires. Save made. Follow-up opportunity. Comes to the far side and the Ironheads are on it. Cayman Daibo threw a check. But Riker Babcock doing a good job of dodging it. Or at least taking the brunt of it but staying on his feet. Babcock swings it in. Shognosh shuts it down, and the Hunters are on it. Chief move. To Haji Jacobs at center. Jacobs back for Rivera. Tehorodoro Daibo on the near side. Swings it up top. Owen Rice gets a shot away, shut down, and a follow-up opportunity retrieved by the Ironheads. Rice caught it, but the ball was picked up by Heath Harker, number 11, and he'll swing it out and go to the bench for a change. 1-0 Kahnawake leading here with 13:25 remaining in this first period. Out in front, pass fails to connect. It comes up to the top. Off angle shot, easy save Shognosh, and a rebound picked up by the Hunters. Back comes Rivera. As Bomberry cutting. Rivera coming downhill. Plays it up top. Martin and Rice. Saga gets a screen. Pass is a little too high for Dehahande Albany and picked up. And West Durham's on it. 12:40 left to go in the first. 1-0 lead for the Hunters. Played up top. Near side. Open look. And that is stopped. Cade Stacy playing in his first game with the Hunters. Wearing number 6 on the back end. Shot clock at 20. Comes out. Chief move. Out in front. There's a shot. Save made and a rebound. Picked up by Van Domelen, and he'll send it over to Chief Moon, who will drop it back for Rice. Here's Saganugwatsuruyanis. Back to Owen Rice, playing a little give and go with his buddy Saganugwatsuruyanis, who's got it now. Shot clock down to 10. Sago pass hops on through to Haji Jacobs, and it's stolen nearly. 2-on-1 West Durham the other way. And that's whistled wide. Ball bounces back towards the West Durham end of the floor, where it is Dylan Martin who hauls it in. 1-0 lead for the Hunters. Martin back for Tehoward Orudaibo, back out to Bomberry. He spins, gets a pick from Martin, and that pass rolls out of the stick, stays in play, Ironheads ball. Cayman Daibo in pursuit. Ball comes free in front of the Kahnawake bench. Barton. And it's broken up and stolen. Stacy brings it out for Rivera. Owen Rice. Isolating against Leuk. Owen fire score! Owen Rice with a bomb, and the Hunters double the lead to 2.
Kahnawake goals for number 4, Owen Rice. Suspend number 20, Winter Rivera. Number 11, Kahnawake, Alvin. Rice from Rivera, Alvin. Down to 4, 9:35.
So Owen Rice from Rivera and Dehahande Albany. 10 minutes gone by, halfway through the first. 10 minutes gone by, halfway through the first. Dylan Martin. Cayman Daibo and Saganugwatsuruyanis. Around the screen, swings it back out. Around the screen, swings it back out. And that hits the post. Ironheads on it. 2-0 Kahnawake with 9:20 left to go here. There's 2-0 Kahnawake with 9:20 left to go here. There's an overhander not on. Broken up nearly. Broken up nearly. Good pursuit by Tiger Stacy. Good pursuit by Tiger Stacy. There's a prayer that is not answered. There's a prayer that is not answered. Shot clock violation on the Ironheads. Shot clock violation on the Ironheads. Martin. Sago Rice Martin. Back to Rivera. Sago Rice back Rivera to sets the screen. Rivera. Here's a shot by Rice. Deflected, does not hit the target. Here's a shot by Rice. Deflected, does not hit the target. 10 seconds to shoot. Got a breakaway opportunity. And Wester's got a breakaway opportunity. Score! Jesse Gonzalez tucks it in. Jesse Gonzalez tucks it in. The board, it's 2-1 here with and the Ironheads are on the board. It's 2-1 here with 8:29 remaining in this opening period. Jesse Gonzalez gets this one as unassisted. Jesse Gonzalez gets this one as unassisted. With 8:29 remaining. With 8:29 remaining here in the first.
Score number 23,
little bit last night too in the game against Newmarket. Took the Hunters a little bit last night too in the game against Newmarket. 4-3 after the first period. Get warmed up in that game. 4-3 after the first period in that game. Near side, Tiger Stacy. Near side, Tiger Stacy. Kate Stacy does a good job. Shot comes in. Chest save made. Kate Stacy does a good job. Shot comes in. Chest save made. Pass. The flex takes a funny hop. Bounces into the stick. Pass. The flex takes a funny hop. Bounces into the stick. Scores. And here's Gonzalez with another chance. Scores. And the Ironheads have come back with back-to-back goals. And it is tied 2-2. And this it is Ryan 2-2. The other one was Jesse Gonzalez. This one's Ryan Gonzalez. Back-to-back goals in transition or semi-transition. Back-to-back goals in transition or semi-transition for West Durham, and we're all tied.
West Durham goal, scorer number 20, Ryan Gonzalez. West Durham goal, scorer number 20, Ryan Gonzalez. Unassisted, 12 Gonzalez.
Back-to-back unassisted goals from Gonzalez. Back-to-back unassisted goals from Gonzalez. This have Cayman Divo. Tied this baby up at 2 here. Swings it out, and that is dropped. Maybe he should have shot it. Swings it out, and that is dropped. Maybe he should have shot it. Jensen White in pursuit it. Picked up. Jensen White in pursuit it. Picked up. And this is Boyden back up to. And this is Boyden back up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Near side. Ryan Gonzalez. One-on-one here. Near side. Save made. One-on-one here. Opportunity. Wesley Morris tracks it down. Follow-up opportunity. Wesley Morris tracks it down. Is caught. And the Hunters get it in to Western territory. And Owen Rice coming wide. He's got the step and he's turned aside. Owen Rice coming wide. He's got the step and he's turned aside. Saw that he had Leo isolated on him. Saw that he had Leo isolated on him. Some 50 feet away from the net. And Kate Stacy making the play defensively. And Kate Stacy making the play defensively. Forcing the turnover. Behind your duck with Norton leaves it for Winter Rivera. Behind your duck with Norton leaves it for Winter Rivera. Saguno Guachirianis. Saguno Guachirianis. Swings it out. Rivera. Crossbar. Swings it out. Crease violation. Rivera. Crossbar. Crease violation.
West Durham Ironheads would like to recognize a
That comes Western
for a few months. For a few months.
Two down in front. There's Zach They score. And the Ironheads have scored 3 in a row. And the Ironheads have scored 3 in a row. Charlie Salter. West Durham now back in front for the first time tonight. Ironheads doing a good job here of just taking advantage of Ironheads doing a good job here of just taking advantage of trying to make too much happen. I mean, they're not trying to make too much. Are they getting a little too complacent with some of their shots? Are they getting a little too complacent with some of their shots?
West Durham goals for the range, Charles Salter. Assistant West Durham goals for the range, Charles Salter. Assistant 13 that goal, 14 Salter range, Davis. On that goal, 14:03.
There's a shot. There's a shot. Ball comes in, and it's picked up by the Hunters. Ball comes in, and it's picked up by the Hunters. Cayman Divo. Cayman Divo. Swings it out. Swings it out. Save. That's back in, yep. That's back in, yep. Stugger Rice, fire, save. Stugger Rice, fire, save. Thanks, baby. Thanks, baby.
by West Durham. Shoulder save. Shoulder save. Ironheads back on it. Backdoor feed intercepted. Ironheads back on it. Backdoor feed intercepted. Apologize for the technical difficulties that we're having. We apologize for the technical difficulties that we're having. We are trying to figure it out. There's a shot. Comes out in front. There's a shot. Now came and dive in behind the defense. Cal came and dive in behind the defense. That hits a body, caroms to the near side. That hits a body, caroms to the near side. Behind your duck with Norton in the clear.
Goals for Kahnawake, Deer, unassisted. Deer, unassisted. Got that goal. 18-09. Unassisted. Got that goal. 18-09.
Played out. Played out. That's thrown away. Puncher's ball. That's thrown away. Puncher's ball. Rice, Daibo, Theodore Rice, Daibo, Theodore, and that howitzer.
Last minute to play in the first period. Last minute to play in the first period.
Final minute of play in the first. This last minute is brought to you by Burning Leaf. This last minute is brought to you by located on Route 138, right at the bottom of Blind Lady's Hill. Route 138, right at the bottom of Blind Lady's Hill. Shognosh! Highway robbery. Back to the near side. Highway robbery. That's ripped wide, scooped up by the Hunters. And that's ripped behind your Duckwood Norton. Has some daylight ahead of him. Your Duckwood Norton. Slow it down. Has some daylight ahead of him. He'll slow 9-second differential game and shot clock. 9-second differential game and shot clock. Bomberry. Martin has a look. Martin save. Has a look. 20.2 shot clock is not a factor. We've got a timeout. 20.2 on the floor this timeout. Taken by the Ironheads. It's brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty and Wellness. Located. Brought to you by Pearl Spa Beauty Pro Spa
is located at the
Beauty
bottom
and
of
Wellness.
Wine Ladies Hill.
You want to look and
Pro
feel your
Spa
best?
Beauty
Trust them
and
today.
Wellness.
You want to look and feel your best? Trust them
3-3,
today.
and they've taken some more time off the clock.
3-3,
19.8 seconds remaining here in period 1.
19.8 seconds remaining here in period 1.
Van Dongen with a prayer. And I think that's going to count. Yes, it's going to count. It's a goal. Yes, it's going to count. It's a goal. 4-3. 4-3. After one. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing.